Hey, anime screamers! Welcome to my top 10 list. And today, I I'm gonna do the top 30 high-rated anime episodes. These are the top 30 anime episodes, and these are the highest rated anime episodes. Let's get started with these highly rated anime episodes. And before we do, hit that like, comment for more, and subscribe to the anime screen for more of these content. Now let's get to this video. Now, number 30. Those who those who follow to those those who follow to your eternity. Honestly, those who follow from to your eternity is the episode from To Your Eternity. Is on this list because, well, Patrella and the others escape the prison and uncover the night and begin the trek back home. But Hesse and the warriors catch up to to them. Honestly, throughout season one, and Hesse is throughout season one a terror, but all throughout, I say number 30. I will actually say not the best, but I say it's a starting point. Number 29, Birth of the Demon Lord. I I was the time I was reincarnated as a slime. This is actually Rimuru time to shine because now Rimuru slaughtered uh, the the kingdom of Bahum, who slaughtered his people for being monsters. They did nothing wrong, and after that, he became a demon lord. This is actually best we know as where he become overpowered with his great sage become Raphael, and his gluttony become Beelzebub, and he get established boost. Number 28. End to prologue, Vinland Saga. This is the finale of Vinland Saga. That and the finale to end the show on. After slaughtering the king, Oscar Lad was slaughtered by the king's son and youngest son, and Thorfinn sliced the cheek of him and forced to be a slave now. and we find out in the next season where he end up. And this season ends up being a push of him going through hell and back throughout the next season, and we will see him through it. Number 27, Anger X. Anger and Light from Hunter x Hunter. Honestly, I got another Hunter series, another episode, but I will actually. It's further up, but I'm actually going to say this. Anger and Light worth mentioning because Gone Gone Berserk. After noticing Kaita was killed by the Sisipito, he went full berserk and used his nen to rapidly age him and beat the living daylights out of Pito, a Nero Pito. And this actually makes him a force to be reckoned with. Number 26. This is the ultimate battle of all the universe. Son Goku versus Jiren. This is the episode where Goku unlocks Ultra Instinct and battle with Jiren. This is not the final battle we get to see here in this Dragon Ball Super. In Dragon Ball Super, yeah, it confirmed Dragon Ball Super Season 3 will be announced, but we don't know when. But hopefully it's very soon. Number 20, number 25. Hino Kamiya from Demon Slayer. Tanjiro actually learned a form of breathing, the Hino Kamiya or the sun breathing, from his, and Nezuko used her demon art. Blood demon art. Exploded blood! And and it kind of works, but it didn't actually decapitate him. But this actually did do in for the next people. But let me know which is your favorite episode. Number 24, Truth. Um, from Naruto Shippuden. Honestly, Obito tell the truth about his heritage and learns what what drove his brother to the brink of madness to kill the Uchihas. It was Danzo that killed the Uchihas. And this is actually best described in this episode. Number 24. Number 23, Accomplices from Jujutsu Kaisen. In this episode, it was the greatest episode because it got a battle between the two Jujutsu sorcerers and a curse, and this is actually best known as a great fight. Number 22, spring breeze, you lie in April. You lie in April. And this is actually the final duet that we see that Kaori take her final play, but she actually died in surgery, and we actually learned that she lied to her the the piano player that she loved him, and this is actually the romance that actually started on. Number 21, the transform at finally at the very end. Dragon Ball Z. Honestly, this is actually I Dragon Ball Z have is I will actually say Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball Super are two separates, so I'm actually going to count them as separates. So Dragon Ball Z, I'm actually say this. Um, Goku finally transformed into Super Saiyan at last, and he actually took on Frieza, and finally took him on. But we don't know anything more until the other two episodes. Number 20. He would eat the god Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. This is actually the episode that Bobber actually combined with truth and become God. He stopped in his full power. He stopped alchemy and summoned a full power sun. Like my full power villain Bayo, I say that he is the most powerful villain in all of anime. Yeah. Number 19. Mimosas from Food Wars. This is where Soma actually improve of his cooking and evolve his cooking fervor and beyond in this episode. And when wins. Number 18, Ghoul. Tokyo Ghoul. Honestly, this episode is the first episode of Tokyo Ghoul. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, it's the final episode of season 12 where Kaneki embrace his ghoul side, and he's so traumatized he actually embraces ghoul side and devour Jason, and not in relation to Jason Voorhees, Jason, and devour him.
Okay. One, two, three, four. Four pairs of headphones. Three of the same ones. Just why?
I'm sorry, an idiot that was talking. Number 17, Captain Yami Sukihiro Black Clover. It talked about Captain Yami from Black Clover and how his origin goes in his Black Clover. How he was a foreigner and he actually developed his grimoire and he developed shadow magic, shadow creation magic. And this is actually an epic and it's highly rated episode. And this is a comedic gold from a well received and likable character. Number 16, Graduation Time, Assassination Classroom. Graduation Time is actually where Class 1E actually have a have a last fight with uh, with the one that actually killed the one of the Class 1E's sister and actually killed Class 1E's and get rid of the Reaper permanently, and also say goodbye to Koro Sensei. And Koro Sensei actually give them it's a lovely nod to Koro Sensei and represents death in a lovely way. Number 15, Graduation Angel Beats. Angel Beats is actually everybody is trapped in limbo, and the only way to actually um, escape limbo, they have to accept their fate and graduate. Then they get reincarnated. Once they do, they get reincarnated into the next life. What you know what they do? They all got reincarnated. But we get to see them got reincarnated to the next life. Even the last characters, even the ending song, we see them into the last two characters reincarnate. Number 14, Overcast from Death Note. Honestly, this is actually tense where we actually see L play cat and mouse with light beforehand. And this is actually before L figure out that light is Kira. And this is actually a way to figure out that They're playing cat and mouse with each other. Number 12, Ano Natsu in Saku Hana Anohana. Honestly, this is actually the final episode and the way to say goodbye to a friend. Finally, the friend in need. Every the friend that died. Their friend that died is calling out to them, and they couldn't see it, but the only one that can actually see her, and now they actually want to put her to rest by see her one last time and she go to heaven. Number 11, challenges made into a made in abyss. Made in abyss is very dark, so dark it actually is very dark. Monchi and her friend actually become hollows. That actually is very dark, and the way they actually become hollows is so dark because of a white whistle experimented on them is so dark, but it's a high rated episode. Number 10, The Beast and the Prince from Darling and the Franks. Darling and the Franks is actually very dark, but it's actually very endearing not to actually see it doing so great. Darling and the Franks. The Beast and the Prince is actually about the younger days of Zero Two and the other guy and how they meet and the memories that come back to them. And this is actually the best way to actually relive the story of how they actually first meet, but they actually got their memories altered. Number 9, Meliodas and the versus the Ten Commandments. This is actually epic because the Ten Commandments fight against the Meliodas and they end up killing him. But if he kill him, he get revived in the next episodes. And but this fight is epic because if you thought he was winning, but next he's losing bad. Now the Ten Commandments actually lost. Number 8, Kashin Kutu Luffy Tata Sanji Katan. One Piece. Honestly, Sanji actually decided to not to abandon his post as cook for the One Piece, so he ended up to beat up Luffy to end up leaving the Straw Hats. This is an emotional fight, and it actually broke down in tears. The real reason why is Sanji don't want Luffy to get hurt. So number 7, loved ones will always watch over you Ever Violet Evergarden. Honestly, this episode is very high praise by me because honestly, um, uh, if you ever watch Violet visit a mother that is very sick and she fixes to die, so she asks her to write a letter for every year of her daughter, for every year that give it to her daughter, for every year that she ages, for every year, and she does that after she passed, and an emotional moment. It's a real emotional moment. Number six, Rose Zero and Rose from Hunter x Hunter. Honestly, this is actually epic because we actually see Neto Pito chairman the chairman's zero hands and fight against him and using the bomb in place in him. This is epic, and we actually see him actually did leave a dent in him and very much defeat him and destroy him. Read from Code Geass. Honestly, I haven't seen Code Geass. I will actually watch it, but Re is a top episode that actually is real good. Go watch it. I will take a look at it. Number four, the strongest hero from One Punch Man. This episode is about Saitama had to deflect a meteor from outer space by using one punch, and he actually did it. But he just wanted a normal day. He wanted to use more than one punch. He wanted an opponent that is stronger than him, and that's all he wants. Number three, 150146, The Promised Neverland. This is the finale of season one, and this is the end of the season one where they actually left the Isabella house and moved forward and created a doorway for more adventures. They actually created, they actually make sure they are not be followed by cut cut their ears off and destroying any trace of them. Number two, Chinatoko from Boruto. Honestly, a fight with Onochiki is a fight to remember, and it's actually a fight to remember in this episode. Let me actually pull this episode up. Momochiki undergoes a transformation that will make him invincible. Boruto watch where Sasuke and Naruto begin to fight. They actually fight together and begin. And number one is Hero from Attack on Titan. Hero is actually a high. Okay, the last one is number one Hero. As Erwin heroic action charged by Levi Time to comfort the Beast Titan. Erwin coming with the plan. Armin coming with the plan on his own that lays it all on the line. It is on the line because now we will see. Okay, that is my top 10, top 30 highly rated anime episodes. What is your favorite anime episodes? Write down in the comments below. And let's see which is your favorite. Write down in the comments. Have a good day, guys. Bye. And see.